Across the globe, there are places that echo with the footsteps of brave soldiers and the whispers of history. Let's travel the journey through the most iconic, that's right, historic military landmarks. Where the fate of a nation hung in the balance, each site tells a story of courage, sacrifice, and resilience. First on the list, Normandy. Located in Normandy, France, the site of the D-Day landings on June 6, 1944, during World War II. Allied forces launched a massive amphibious invasion against Nazi-occupied France, marking a pivotal turning point in the war. Over 156,000 Allied troops landed on 5 beaches: Utah, Omaha, Gold, Juno, and Sword. The operation involved extensive planning and was supported by naval bombardments and air support. The Normandy American Cemetery and Memorial honors the thousands of American soldiers who died during the landings. The beaches are also home to various memorials and museums dedicated to the events. Second on the list, Gettysburg National Military Park, located in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, the site of the Battle of Gettysburg, July 1st through the 3rd, 1863. One of the largest and deadliest battles of the American Civil War, often considered a turning point in the conflict. The battle resulted in approximately 51,000 casualties and ended Confederate General Robert E. Lee's invasion of the North. President Abraham Lincoln delivered the famous Gettysburg Address here in November 1863. The Gettysburg National Military Park preserves the battlefield and includes various monuments and markers, including the Soldiers' National Cemetery. Third on the list, Vicksburg National Military Park, located in Vicksburg, Mississippi. The site of the Siege of Vicksburg, May the 18th through July 4th, 1863. A significant Union victory that gave the Union control of the Mississippi River. The Union, led by General Ulysses S. Grant, besieged the city for over 40 days, ultimately leading to its surrender. This victory was crucial for the Union's strategy to divide the Confederacy. The park includes over 1,300 monuments, the USS Cairo Museum, and restored Civil War cannons and trenches, showcasing the battle's history and significance. Fourth on the list, Bunker Hill, located in Charlestown, Massachusetts. The site of the Battle of Bunker Hill, June 17, 1775, one of the early battles of the American Revolutionary War, demonstrating colonial resolve against British forces. Although technically a British victory, the heavy losses suffered by British troops, over 1,000 casualties, galvanized American resistance and proved that colonial forces could stand up to the British Army. The Bunker Hill Monument, a 221-foot granite obelisk, commemorates the battle and the sacrifices made by American patriots. Fifth on the list, Antietam National Battlefield, located in Sharpsburg, Maryland, the site of the Battle of Antietam, September 17, 1862, known as a single-day battle in American history, with over 22,000 casualties. The battle ended the Confederate Army of Northern Virginia's first invasion into the North, and provided President Abraham Lincoln the opportunity to issue the Emancipation Proclamation. The battlefield includes numerous monuments, the Antietam National Cemetery in the Sharpsburg area, preserved to honor those who fought there. Sixth on the list, the Alamo, located in San Antonio, Texas, a historic Spanish mission and the site of the Battle of the Alamo, February 23rd to March 6, 1836, a pivotal event in the Texas Revolution against Mexican rule. A small group of Texian defenders, including famous figures like James Bowie and Davy Crockett, held out against a much larger Mexican force led by General Antonio Lopez de Santa Anna. The battle became a rallying cry for Texian forces. The Alamo is preserved as a museum and national historic landmark, attracting millions of visitors each year. Seventh on the list, Valley Forge. Located in Valley Forge, Pennsylvania, the site of the winter encampment of the Continental Army during the winter of 1777 through 1778, where General George Washington and his troops faced severe hardships. As winter approached, Washington decided to encamp his troops at Valley Forge, It was a strategically advantageous location, allowing the Army to keep an eye on the British in Philadelphia while being far enough away to avoid surprise attacks. The Army's time there is noted for the training and discipline which improved the effectiveness of the Continental Army. Valley Forge National Historical Park commemorates the sacrifice and resilience of the soldiers, featuring various monuments, a visitor center, and reenactments. Eighth on the list, Saratoga National Historical Park, located in Stillwater, New York, the site of the battles of Saratoga, September 19th and October 7th, 1777, considered the turning point of the American Revolutionary War. American forces, led by General Horatio Gates, achieved a significant victory over British General John Burgoyne's troops, which helped convince France to support the American cause. The park includes a visitor center, various monuments, and the Saratoga Battle Monument, celebrating the American victory and its impact on the war. Ninth on the list, Yorktown Battlefield, located in Yorktown, Virginia, the site of the Siege of Yorktown, September 28th through October 19th, 1781, which marked the last major battle of the American Revolutionary War. Combined American and French forces laid siege to British General Cornwallis, leading to his surrender and effectively ending the war in favor of the Americans. The Yorktown battlefield is preserved as a National Historical Park, featuring the Moore House, the site of British surrender negotiations, and various monuments. 10th on the list, Little Bighorn Battlefield, located in Crow Agency, Montana, the site of the Battle of the Little Bighorn, June 25th and 26, 1876, also known as Custer's Last Stand, during the Great Sioux War. General George Armstrong Custer and his 7th Cavalry were overwhelmed by a coalition of Native American tribes, including the Lakota Sioux and Cheyenne, resulting in a decisive victory for the Native forces. The Little Bighorn Battlefield National Monument honors those who fought in the battle and includes the Custer National Cemetery, battlefield markers, and a visitor center. As we close on this video, they're powerful reminders of the courage, sacrifice, and pivotal moments that have shaped history. If you're inspired by the stories we've shared, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our top 10 lowdowns. And remember, each one tells a different story of struggle, resilience, and the pursuit of freedom. Thank you for watching.